Hello, it's Lahara from Lahara Illustration, and this is a sketchbook video, is a sketchbook tour video. First of all, I wanna talk about it since I'm stopped using A4 folders instead of drawing, keeping my sketches, and I turned my interest into sketchbooks. I'm a hoarder, and there's a plane. Yeah, it is a plane. I'm waiting for the plane and the car. Lovely. Since I turned into not to using A4 folders and printing paper for drawing what sketchbooks, I found myself as a hoarder. I got so many empty sketchbooks. I bought this one like 5 or 6 years ago with one or two another. Basically, this is not a sketchbook. This is a notebook. But and back in the time, because I seen on the internet everybody was just using Moleskine notebooks for drawing, so I wanted to use. In the end, it didn't went very well. I mean, it's good if I using only ink, if I'm using only pen. I'm using watercolor, and as you can see, is fat and messy. I mean, you can see it's messy. It's messy. This is a messy sketchbook. So I challenged myself. Can I finish a sketchbook notebook? This is a sketchbook for me in 1 month. Originally, I wanted in a week, but I not really have time. I mean, I got work full time. I got a full time job, so I can't just stay at home and doing every day. Plus, it was very, very emotional because I was pushing myself to finish in 1 month. Well, I did. So let's get started. And I don't use this sleeve. It's just because I want to show what is this. I hide the sleeve inside in this lovely. Oh, spoilers! In this lovely pocket. In the end, and this is I hide the sleeve. And usually if I using a Moleskine for go to somewhere, I like plastics and whatsoever I keep. Oh, so let's get started. And so these two stickers, I don't remember the artist. I bought them in illustration fair, but this is very, very well coming, and I really like the color of this. Yeah, I put it on. Yeah, something else. This cat is, I'm painting it. I didn't made it. It's a papier mache, but I'm painting, but it's not finished. So let's get started. And I need to move the cat. I need to move this dog. And yeah, so this was a summer art camp style self-creative workshop and fill a sketchbook in less than a month. 2025, because ages ago when I was young, I'm still young, in end of my teens, I went 3 times like a summer art camp but for adults, and I really like just drawing every day, very, very intensive drawing. And because I want this vibe, and this is a postman. Yeah, I'm standing by my window. So I just wanted to draw every day. I wanted to finish in a week. It's of course impossible. So this is the first one. Sharp place. Yeah. Oysters. I went to a place in Borough Market. You can have a beautiful oyster. Before July, I even didn't eat oysters, so it's a very, very funny story. I'm not going to tell. Should I tell? So I went to this place. Oh, I said, oh, I want to try oyster because I never tried, and they gave me one for free because I was a no timer, first timer. And this is a different pair of oysters. This another day I went and bought 2 oysters, and I was taking some pictures of it. So probably people thought, oh, this is an influencer, why she's taking pictures. I just wanted to have some references of the oysters for later, for making an art. Like this one, I really like this one. So the concept of this sketchbook, I wanted to use double pages because sometimes I feel I'm just like, so like my options are limited. I'm just like one page and another page, and I wanted to use a double spread because it's fun. And so this was the first, and it went very well. Yeah, this is very my style. And of course, after only 4 days later, I came back to the sketchbook. I was trying to do some sketches of my Italian coffee maker. This has got another official name, Italian coffee maker. In Hungary we call it kotyogós. I'm not going to translate it. Kotyogós. Yeah, and of course the day later I came back, was doing some sketches of Mimi, and this is a Chinese money plant or something, or maybe I remember wrong, and this is a completely different plant. I got this one here in my window. Yeah, so Mimi is a white cat in this watery yellowish shade. So I wanted to catch she's not just proper white, she has got this yellowish thing in her fur. And yeah, so in this sketchbook there are going to be a lot of pictures what I exactly use my photography. I got so many photographies, my own photos. I made them from previous years. And so this one, a breakfast in Greece in 2016. I'm in the picture, so I just wanted to draw what quickly, like, you know, not overworking on it. It's a nice vibe, and I'm getting hungry now. I already had breakfast. Yeah, more Greek. So, and the other thing, I got so many palettes what I wanted to like clean off, like this one. I had like 2 other ones, so I was using these paints for this mostly. I was using some gouache as well because I just wanted to clean the palettes off, and this is the best way to use it, like for paint. And so like this is Greece. I'm talking about like, oh, Greece, and it's boring. It's not boring. I love it, and I really enjoy to feel most of this spreads of this sketchbook with Greece. It's just like mentioning the same word again. Greece. Yeah. So this is Greece. This is exactly Corfu Moraitica. Yeah. So sometimes I was trying to do very quickly, like being in rush and like using 2 colors, and I found myself like when I was pushing myself, it's hard, and I felt an art block was hitting me, and the sharpness is gone away again. Yeah, I have got this very smart tool. So this is, I was putting the date every day. I wasn't cheating, so I nearly run out of time, but I will talk about this one later. I really like this one. I was using, so somehow accidentally I created a granulated watercolor in my palette. I don't know how I did it. I don't remember what I mixed up. I mean, originally this was like I was mixing up complementary colors. I put some granulated now because it's just finished, but it ended very well. I had a granulated purple and a granulated blue, and so I got the idea. I just get out my granulated paint, what I bought as originally granulated, and I keep some of them in this shells as palette. And this is where I use some muted. So I muted old worn watercolors and granulated, because I think it just went very well to the vibe. This is a street I seen from the boss in Corfu. Yeah, there's so many pictures in the beginning of this sketchbook from Corfu, because I was just using that folder from my, from my laptop and checking what's going on. A plant, I don't know the name, but it's beautiful, and I used Neocolor 2 for it. This is great. This is a sea. I think you can see some pictures I spend more time and some pictures I spend less time, because I just really pushing myself to finish the sketchbook. Cats from pictures, and Mimi from the real life. This is a Greek picture. I really like the greens, more realistic greens than another Greek one. Another breakfast, but because this paper didn't create it for paint, so sometimes the pages just went extremely wet and impossible to draw on it, so I didn't paint over all this one. Some berries. This is the fort in Corfu, Walton. I think this is the old fort. Like, there is no fort and old fort, and this is the old fort. Mimi again. This was in Goose, and I exactly painted this picture before, and I was using the same colors in a different sketchbook. Somehow just love to use this purple for shade. This is Coase again. Leander, I really like this flower, it's so beautiful. Okay, so for this one I use a picture of a dead fish we found in the salty lake, very salty lake, and I was using some highlighters, but I'm not very good for highlighting because I think this is too dark, so I'm using for sketching like this one. And this is a plant in my window in different colors, and sometimes I already stamp the date, and I just don't do it. So I'm going to sleep and completely forget. So like, for instance, here I stamped and I re-stamped again, and see, so I stamped the 25, I made these apples in 26. Oh yes, I took this sketchbook when we went to Folkestone, so this is a plein air sketch of Folkestone. This colors were the real colors because it was so cloudy, so English, so these colors are so realistic. Another Greek landscape. I was trying to sketching just sometimes I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest, but I was pushing myself, so it didn't went very well. I like this nail. Not really. This is a Greek one from Kos. Kos. There is a rune in the mountains. So the rune of a village of Hyotes. Beg your pardon, my pronunciation not the best. So I think this is Laycock. Last year I went to Laycock, and of course I like English villages, English landscapes, so I did a couple of sketches of Laycock as well. Laycock again. Same building, but with a different tool, and I put a cat, because why not? Because we love cats, so many cats. So this ones I use my photography to sketch these cats from my Greek folder. Mimi again is based on the photography, because I exactly using this desk for drawing, but she loves to lay down and there is nothing on it. It's full of like art supplies and laptop and everything. So like she can't. She tries, but at this moment she can't. So this is another Greek sketch, 29th of July. This is I think this is the entry of the English cemetery in Kofutan. Yeah, sometimes I so like that was the first of, this is the second of 29th of July, because like I was counting how many I can. It was one day I made like 12. It was exhausting. So mentally tired after this. Oh, so this is Hungary. Is a village is called Zebegény, and a place where I went to this art camp or art school, and this is a major building where, so in the first floor they had like in my time, I don't know now, a small art supply shop and like the office of the not leaders, like I'm not really know how you say, like the reception office. And so this is the building in that place. I brought dragon fruit because this has got a very interesting shape and because it tastes lovely. So a couple of sketches. This is the same dragon fruit, just in different. It should be fun if I use the dragon fruit, the fruit inside for paint, but it's so sticky, so I just use watercolor. Greek cats and not a cat. Yeah, same from pictures. It's fun to sketching cats because cats can got a lot of different shapes and it's so fun. Mimi, I think I used a couple of pictures in my phone of her. Greece, I think this is Mykonos. Yeah, 1st of August, and of course I use photography for it. Some plants, I don't know what kind of plants. So this is this is Portugal, of course, from photography. I like this building, it was so interesting and so hard to draw. This is supposed to be Lisbon again, but I didn't finish. I think I started to sketch and we went for a walk, and after I wasn't in the mood. Usually I can draw in the morning, and in the evening, even in the afternoon, not at all. Yeah. This is messy. I sprayed over it, but so this is, I'm not really sure where did I took this picture. It's probably Hungary. Yeah, I'm not sure, but oh no, this is in Greece. Oh yeah, this is in Corfu, in Benitez. Yeah. Some docks by the sea. I think I painted these docks before with gouache in a different sketchbook. Yeah, like it says 2nd of August, second picture. This is in Greece with some water-based markers, mixed media markers, and soft pastel is a very, very interesting combination, and this still rusty. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, so this is a tree in Corfutan in. So there are this terrace part. You can see the new fort, and there are galleries and like open air sculpture exhibitions. I just don't know. This is like a park, and there is a very, very old. I'm not really sure what kind of tree is. So I was trying to draw this tree and like cats in it, because in one year when I went there were like a whole litter of cats were living in this, between the roots of this tree. So like this is not an aesthetic sketchbook, this is just sketches. This is a cat in Mykonos, yeah, based on a picture. Some more cats and the boat and fish. Same cat, back to the same cat again with the different art supplies. I was trying to do some limited color palette, but I think this is already too much, so I should keep only these 3 or this ones, but this is too much. Oh yeah. So this is in Hungary. A boat. Yeah. Or dog. Mázli. And yeah, so the boat is called Mázli, is not our boat. We don't have a boat. And the our dog is called Mázli. Yeah. So this is in Hungary, River Körös. I really like this. Is a morning. Yeah, this one's again based on pictures, because I was at home in June and I made this one in August. Hungary again. So our dog was looking for the rabbit, but exactly is not a rabbit. This is a hare, but he's looking in a different way. And we were joking about like he's afraid of the hares. Some chicken. I was just searching some Pinterest pictures because there are no chickens here in central London, so not alive ones. So I wanted to show them, so this from Pinterest. My own photography from Greece. This is so I was using soft pastel, but this is not the best art supplies for this paper. Again, from my old photograph, my own photography is a random butterfly. Greece again, probably Corfu, most probably Corfu. A cat in Greece. So 3rd of August I went to a art market in Walthamstow, and they had in the signature brewery, so I was trying to draw the brewery. And so this is another plein air, not too much plein airs in this sketchbook, but this is one of them. I was trying to do some sketches of a very cute dog and some people, but it was like I was after work, so I was a little bit sleepy and tired, so I just enjoyed the market, had a pint, and after I came home. A pearman, like the pearman shape and the pearman, yeah, some sketching. I went to a restaurant, and I know it's not a very polite thing to just get out your sketchbook and sketching, but I felt so awkward, and I was waiting for. I'm not really a restaurant person. I'm more like a pub person, or like wandering around by myself in the park person, but not a restaurant. So I went and I was sketching, and so that was last week, and I had a whole week. But I was on holiday, and I should draw. I did, but not in this sketchbook. So I already stamped, oh yes, every day I'm going to draw. No, I didn't. Yesterday I made this very interesting mix of sketch of like cats and some plants. Is a weird something. Own photography of a cat is the same cat in different movement. I like this. I use the Pentel pocket brush. This one. Yeah. And so I use this reference, these shells with the paint, just like because of like the first picture was the oyster, so I just wanted to do something similar. This is a apartment where we stayed in Greece. Yeah. This is a furniture in Greece. Use one of my photography. Yeah, so Greece again, more granulated colors. I like this muted, not too bright. When I'm in Greece, I sketching similar, but I'm using more vibrant colors. So just like I try to reflect. These ones are not plein air ones. These ones are just made of photography, so muted colors. This is another based on other photography in Greece. They were selling fish in the restaurant, so this was like a little boat thing, and you can see the fish inside. And I just, because it was more room left, so I drew some fish. Yeah, this ones are the yesterday ones, and in the evenings I wasn't in the mood, but I just really wanted to finish this sketchbook. I got this thing, how can I say, so if I know I got something to do and I'm not finished, I feel terrible, and I just wanted to finish this sketchbook because I just, this is how I'm feeling. And some more cats and the dog. But oh yeah, the dog is here, yeah, and is like a mix of more photography. I just mixed into one sketch. Muted colored grease. Is a very sketchy grease. Yeah, because this photography I wanna paint in gouache, so I just didn't want it to overwork in this sketchbook because I'm going to use my main. I mean, at this moment I'm using like 9 different sketchbooks, kind of, but I got one what I call the main, so I'm going to paint this scene in properly in my main sketchbook. This is in Mykonos. I really like the building. Another thing, going to popular islands like Mykonos or Santorini, so you can see the part what you can see in like postcards or Instagram, and so I really like to see how the real people are living, or I really like to see the thing I call the other side of the postcard, so like the dirty one, or like, you know, the real one, like, yeah. This one just trying to empty the palette, and exactly finished this morning, so it's just very recent. Yeah, when I go into art or craft markets, I always keep this paper what I buy, and it's coming with this nice little bag that I'm using for like as a texture because it's fun. Yeah. I was doing these Hiramaki blobs. It went, so I started to draw this too, and I don't know why, but the shape was just like a snail with a human head and a little cute old lady. This is creepy. And this was a Hansel and Gretel. Some more photography sketch. Mimi. So this Mimi sketch is based on photography. So this is something I'm recording. So this is something I exactly work on it. I'm going to finish. This is just like a repaint sketch. So this went very well. Use my own stamp. I made it before ages ago for Easter. This is a stamp. And oh yeah, so I had to open the door for the princess. The cat. Yeah, she walked away. And Mimi. This is properly, she was just laying in my bed, so I drew her. And another Greek. Yeah, I know this is vibrant, but I just really wanted to finish the sketchbook. Some Greek cats. This is Stockholm. It's watercolor and fountain pen mix. A tree from Stockholm, but after I stopped to draw Stockholm pictures because I went there in January, and it was just, I got a different vibe. I'm not in that vibe now at this moment, but I love to draw trees. Another Mimi because she was changing position, so it was a chance for me to draw her again. Some not very short, like chicory. I think this flower is chicory. Using my photography again. or dog. Mimi, she was watching at me what I'm doing, and she decided to sleep. I was just testing something with the brush, and this page is already was basically wet, so what should I do? I was just painted over with the granulated watercolor. Or dog. And some flower, I don't know the name. This is some alcohol marker. I think I bought in Paper Chase. Until we had Paper Chase, there is no Paper Chase anymore. And I made it. Thank you for watching, and I'm really happy I finished this sketchbook. No more pushing. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. See you in the next one. Bye.